Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be doing probably the start of a bit of a series in tower reviews. More so like groups, as this video is focused on spawn towers. Now in the game right now there's currently 3, being the Garrison, Haunted Manor, and Red Guy Cyberwagon or Tesla, which we all know it's Tesla, not Cyberwagon. But yeah, so we're going to be looking at them, ranking them, and just seeing like what their purpose is. Yeah, so let's get into the game. Alright guys, we are now in the game, so we can take a look at them. So spawn towers, as you imagine, spawn stuff in, let's use the mana because I'm pretty sure it insta spawn stuff. We're going to be looking at them without any skins so we can see their default look. One thing to note though, that skins do not apply to the spawns themselves. So these will look the same no matter what, the only difference is the model of the spawner will have the texture on it. Yeah. So they basically spawn stuff in with a set HP, and when they come in contact with cubes, they lose that HP. So you're basically sending your own cubes at them, giving them a taste of their own medicine, if you want to call it that. So I like to put these towers in definitely a clear order, with Haunted Manor being first, Cyberwagon / Chester second, and the Garrison third in terms of ranked, as I think this is probably the worst. Or you can vote, one of these two is the worst, and then this one is obviously the best. So let's start with the Haunted Manor first. So this is a Halloween tower, it was originally obtained by being Path 6 or something many years ago, but over the years you could just buy it for the candy currency. And it basically spawns different ghost cubes from the event, which is really cool. So level 1 does 80 damage, which before was way better, as it used to do 35. So this tower's definitely got a reasonable buff. So the next up, this is quite cheap as well, a cheap tower. It used to be only 400, but it's reasonably 1250 now. Still cheap to upgrade though. First upgrade being 400 for encased trap souls. Now the damage stays the same, I believe. The profit rate, which refers to how long it takes, goes down to 30 seconds instead of 35. But the spawn is changed to a wolf, but basically the same stats. Pretty much the first actual upgrade is faster soul gathering, 1400. Damage is increased by 100 to 180. That's about it. And then instead of a wolf, we got this like ghost now, which is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, the limit for all these towers is 2, so you can pretty much have 2 of these. So yeah. The next upgrade is House of Horrors for 4000. Damage is increased to 300, and now we have, I don't know what you call this, but it's some weird block. I think it's a zombie or something. Some weird mutated block. Then it has 300 damage, and this actually is probably the fastest tower, as the others don't move as fast. And the final upgrade, Frankenstein's Manor 9000, has 950 damage, which is pretty good for every 30 seconds. And as you can guess, it spawns somewhat of a Frankenstein ghost. And also bought Void Rift Enhancer because I want to see what they look like with buffs. So let's place down these. We're just going to see them max ups instead of every variation. So with a Void Rift and Enhancer, the Haunted Manor is looking at an additional 428 damage, which in other words, thanks to this, tells us 1178 HP, which is still pretty good. So that's the Haunted Manor. We've seen what that looks like. Next up is Red Guy's Tesla, which is actually probably a Robux tower, and I'm just going to tell you, it's probably not worth it as I never use it. And it's a bit expensive. I think they should make it maybe like 800 maybe. But I think it's more of just a dev support and just a cool item to own. So this tower obviously spawns a Tesla with 203 HP. It's originally 200. Now this spawn tower is actually has a special ability, in that every spawn it goes up by a small amount of HP. So obviously every 3 HP. 35 profit rate every 200 damage. And this tower only has one upgrade, being 9,500. Red Guy's Cyber Wagon V2. Which basically just turns the tower blue and increases the damage to 600. And lowers the profit rate by a few seconds. And instead of a Tesla, you got what is actually a Cybertruck, I believe, if it spawns in. Yep. Now, I think, yeah. 615, so maybe it increases by 8 damage each spawn. Now, this is only really somewhat usable in Endless, where you have a lot of time to build up its health. But even then, the most I could build up is not 1800, maybe 2000. So it's not even like it's OP and Endless. Yeah, I mean, we can, with Enhancer, I believe I don't think the Enhancer buffs how much damage it gets each spawn, just the base damage, which is only like an extra, if I can see it here. Doesn't want to show itself. That's really annoying me, that is. It should be buffing, right? Does Enhancer not work on it? Maybe it doesn't work on this one. No, it is clearly buffing it. That's really annoying me for some reason. We'll have to just move on. Anyway, the final spawn tower we have, aka the best one, the Garrison. This is the only shop tower which you can buy which spawns something. And this one obviously spawns tanks, so it's pretty cool. Most expensive to place and upgrade. Cost 25,000 gold or something to buy, which is quite expensive, one of the later game towers. As you can see, it's also the slowest moving. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, but level 1, it does pretty good damage, 250, that's more than a level 3 Haunted Manor. Can we see this now? Okay, there we go, 120 extra damage for the Cyber Wagon. Yeah, so the first upgrade is called Government Funding, 2,500. The damage is increased to 400 and the tank doesn't look rusty anymore. I'm pretty sure this is what they based the rusted skin off, which might be cool, I guess. Yeah, so basically it just makes the tank look good. And also this spawn tower actually attacks before it dies, so you can get this, it shoots from its barrel, and also gains a tone, I believe. Yeah, let's see, it should shoot an explosive, which at level 1 doesn't do too bad, like 70 damage. Also has a bit of splash, I believe, yeah. Splash for 35. Anyway, next upgrade is called Stronger Armor. Big damage increase to 900, that's nearly a max Haunted Manor at level 2 or 3. Yeah, so this one, I believe this level should give it a gun, like a minigun. I mean, we can see the damage there. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. I believe this explosive is 100 damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so as you can see, at level 3 it also gains a little turret on top, which is like a minigun doing a little bit of damage. So this tower by itself has its own damage stats. I mean, its damage alone can just deal with this mud boss, and it will scrub all its health. Yeah, as you can see, it's doing a little turret. And these get improved with each upgrade. The next upgrade is called Heavy Shells for 14,400. The damage increased to 1,200. Splash damage is 120, that's pretty impressive. I don't think there's much model differences. I mean, we can have a look once it spawns. Yeah, so this is... at level 4, it's the best spawn tower. We've still got the next level, which is... Yeah, not too much different. I guess the barrel looks a bit longer. Yeah, let's just look at the final upgrade. The CAV 27,500. The damage is almost doubled to 2,250. Splash damage of 175. Pretty impressive. I mean, that's the slowest spawn rate of 40 seconds. But it's still really good. It's basically a really good just backline defense. And also just give it some HP of a boss or some high HP cube. And as you can see now, the tank looks all futuristic. If it spawns. I believe the explosive is like some sort of railgun. I mean, let's spawn in something. Where's the lead cube boss? That's like 3,500 health. Actually, he spawned 2. But let's see if they can handle 2 lead bosses on its own. And also, let's put enhancer on this one. So with a max enhancer on this thing, you'll be looking at, as you can see, it has a pretty good range as well. It's about to kill the first lead boss. Can it kill the second? Not quite. 700 health. Anyway, with the enhancer you get extra 450 damage. Let's see if this one has the buff. Yep, 2,700. Basically 3k HP. So yeah, so spawn towers are pretty good in the game. They're pretty good backup defenses. And yeah. I mean, obviously the best one being the garrison. And it's probably the only one you can buy full time. For free, technically. Mana's also free, but it's limited. I mean, Halloween's coming around, so I guess you can try and get it if you haven't got it. So yeah, that's Spawn Towers for you. Hope this video was helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye.